right, here we go. ...2001 Mustang Bullitt. Not spelled like bullet from a gun, but rather B-U-L-L-I-T-T, Bullitt, as in the movie. I think maybe the coolest Mustang variant you could get in 2001. And of course it's in the correct Highland green, although I think you could get this car in black and blue. But if you're gonna have a Bullitt, why not get it in green? Also, I matched it today. That was by mistake. It's Friday. I wear green on Friday. It's my favorite color as well. Another reason why I love this car. And it's cool. A couple things about the Mustang Bullitt. Got a 4.6 liter V8, single overhead cam 16 valve. Not the same engine as you would get in the Mach 1, but better than the one you'd get in the Mustang GT. Right behind that, you have it paired with a Tremec TR3650 5-speed manual transmission. This one has a Hurst T-handle short throw shifter, which just adds to the coolness. And the Bullitt looked a little bit different from the base GT as well. Obviously you have the color, which is the color of the Bullitt Mustang from the movie. You also got some side scoops that were different from the base GT. They were kind of molded closer to the body, a little bit of a sleeker look on the side. You got some 5-spoke American Racing style wheels, and it's a little bit lower, 3/4 of an inch lower than the base Ford Mustang GT. You've got this nice leather charcoal interior with a power seat on my side. I don't remember if the passenger side has power, but that's very nice. And you also got different gauges. They're kind of more retro looking to make you feel a bit more special compared to the regular Mustang GT. Let's see, you also got factory subframe connectors, rolled 3-inch exhaust tips, a Bullitt specific exhaust system with Arvin mufflers, 17-inch aluminum American Racing torque thrust wheels, which look extremely cool on a 2001 Mustang. It's got the factory AM/FM radio with a 6-disc CD changer, and it also has air conditioning, which I have blasting right now because it's a brisk 97 degrees right now in Missouri, and that's not 0% humidity either. I don't know what the humidity percentage is. I think it was around 80 last time I checked. So it is hot today, and this car is taking it like a champ. AC blasting, keeping me cool. Sounds fantastic, looks fantastic. I really don't have any gripes with it. And this seat is comfortable. It's pretty bolstered. It's hugging me, but it's very soft and plush. And this car only has 12,960 miles on it. Less than 13,000 miles on a car from 2001. Very well maintained as well. And I also have Brembo front brakes from factory, being a Bullitt, which is also very nice. And here we're at the bean test already. We'll get past the bump, see what this thing sounds like. Sounds pretty good. Caught up to the semi-truck relatively quickly, although I was only doing 35 miles an hour, which is the speed limit of this road, of course. I would never speed. It's against the law. This thing is absolutely pristine on the inside, too. The seats look brand new. The dashboard looks brand new. It doesn't look like anyone's ever touched any of these buttons on the radio before. The top of the dash looks brand new. It's not cracked or anything. And all of the plastics, nothing is even remotely faded in the entire thing. It just looks tremendous. You do have back seats, although they're Mustang back seats, so really you're not ever going to be putting people back there. You also got some Bullitt floor mats, which of course you do. And then on the door sill, you got this kind of aluminum plate that says Bullitt on it, which looks fantastic. This green on the outside is called dark Highland green. Again, I think you could get this car in black and dark blue as well if you got the Bullitt, but why would you not get green? Steve McQueen would be proud of this car. It drives like absolute butter. The suspension feels fantastic. It handles a lot better than a normal Mustang GT. That's due in part to, like I said, the slightly lowered suspension between the two models. This is 3/4 of an inch lower than a normal GT, and those subframe connectors are probably doing something as well. It shifts like absolute butter. That's because you get a Tremec, and Tremec makes some of the best transmissions in the world, in my opinion. Anytime we get a car with a Tremec, I get excited. Plus, this one's got a very short throw, and this T-handle shifter just looks very cool. Kind of a retro edition. You also got a massive hood scoop out in front of you. You get to stare at the entire time you're driving around in your BULLITT Mustang. The steering feels tight, very direct. Again, feels like it rolled off the lot yesterday. And it kind of looks that way too. Very nice. All right, we'll get one more little bit of a beam test coming out of here. See how it sounds again. Man, shifts so nice. Rides so nice. I also got power windows over here. You have a Mach sound system. You got Mach speakers up here in front of the windows, and you got 2 speakers back there on the deck lid that look very nice. Power mirrors as well. Air conditioning is functioning very well. I have the windows down so I can hear the exhaust a bit better. And the AC is still keeping me cool, even though it's fighting that. Being from 2001, you don't have all the creature comforts you would find in a more modern car, like heated seats, stuff like that. Down here, the buttons consist of a rear defroster and traction control. I could turn off traction control and it'd probably be just fine, because this car doesn't make the most horsepower in the world. It makes gobs of torque, well over 300, but I think horsepower is somewhere in the range of 265 or 270, so not the fastest thing ever. But the thing I say about cars that aren't super fast but sound very good, it just means you can listen to it for longer. You can keep it absolutely pinned through a couple of gears and you won't be breaking the law that bad, which is kind of nice. If you wanted to listen to your brand new GT350R or something like that, you'd have to go about 90 miles an hour to rev it out long enough. And at that point, the police might have something to say about it. All the gauges are working just fine. The car's staying very cool. Oil pressure is great. It's charging. And I just now noticed that I'm almost out of gas. I'm right above the E, which this car wasn't necessarily made for fuel economy. So I'm gonna head right back to fast lane right now and park this thing up before I run out of gas out here on the side of the road. Although if you keep your foot out of it, it is modern enough that it probably isn't too bad. The headliner is in fantastic condition. You got your map lights back here that still work great. You have a Mustang up here in the windshield, which is very cool. Right above the rear view mirror. There hasn't been a single weird creak or rattle or harsh ride or anything while I've been driving this thing around. Feels planted, feels very nice. Feels well maintained. And it feels ready for someone to buy it and enjoy it. Drive it around like you should drive a Mustang. The clutch feel is great too. The brakes feel awesome. Again, I believe we have Brembo front brakes being a BULLITT Mustang with PBR twin-piston calipers. Very nice. Here we go around the roundabout. Handles very well, actually. And of course I'm stuck behind slow-moving traffic. The bane of the Mustang's existence. Slower moving traffic. Sounds good for having factory exhaust. plenty loud, I think. And we're already back to fast lane. Because it's so fast. I got back here so quick. Well, this car is wonderful. I like it a lot. If you want to know more about it, you can contact us. 636-940-9969 is our phone number. You can call us up about this or any of the other cars. We also have a website, www.fastlanecars.com. You can see full photos of this and every other car in our inventory, interior, exterior, engine bay, and the undercarriage of the cars. I do all of those, so when I get to it, they'll be on the website. And then you can also email us if you don't like talking on the phone, sales@fastlanecars.com. And I think that covers just about everything. So I'm gonna park this thing inside where it's cool, in the shade, because I care about this car. And I'll see you guys in the next one.